Oh boy, my Blue Earth Pastels just got here, and this is the set of Nomad. The Nomad set. There are several different color sets of Blue Earth Pastels. I have to say this, I'm taking a pastel class with Alan Picard, and I actually thought I was going to drop out of the class because I couldn't afford to buy the most expensive sets of pastels, which I wanted to buy. So he recommended the Blue Earth as a good intermediary set, maybe even very good. But it's a professional set of pastels, and they come from Dakota Pastels, which is a very fine organization, very nice people, great customer service. But I don't know whether they make these pastels, but they are the only distributor of this line of pastels. I called and talked to them, told them my plight, and she told me about this set and another set. But what sold me on this set, look how Blue Earth pastels are organized. They go from the pure tone down lighter, 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 and then they start graying out. So you have a set of grays, you have the pure color being lightened by white, and then you have the darkening. So here's the blue, dark blue, and a darkening. The problem I've had several different pastels, but I didn't have enough consistently dark pastels. And the darkest tone of each color, the red is not, it doesn't look like fire engine red, does it? But maybe we'll see how it works out. But now I have a dark red, a dark orange, a dark, that looks like an umber or an oxide. Yellow oxide looks like it's in that family. So a dark brown, a green that goes down to a dark green, because invariably, Alan Picard will reach into his darkest colors, it's darkest before the light, and I didn't have the dark colors, and now I do have some dark colors. They're packed in a sleeve that I would say is good for shipping, because it's gonna. And they come in half sticks. Let me tell you that. They're square and they're half sticks. So keep that in mind. But for Alan Picard's workshops, he uses half sticks or partial sticks. And so I feel like this is a good color scheme or a good brand for me to start with. I have these Meaden trays. Meaden, it's a pastel organizer from Meaden, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each color out of the sleeve, and I'm going to go from light to dark. Okay, I have my Blue Earth pastels laid out in color families. I may put this in the box, but I have a lot of pastels set out to the side of my setup pastels. You're going to notice that I have it laid out so that they go like this is the yellow. It goes into a yellow oxide pretty quickly. And this is the lightest orange, and you have orange, but these are going into serviceable landscape colors rather than let's be a circus colors. These are more of what we consider to be a blue and purple and green palette, but they're going from light. This is the olive greens, and this is more of a mint green. I have them set up so that they go the lightest to the pure tone, and then the darkest, because after that they're going into grays. Now what you're going to see when you see this, there's no Shouting Hallelujah red, but I do have other sets of pastels that did not have the dark tones. I have the Shouting Hallelujah colors in here. And if I don't have that, I have the Sennelier. Let me just say something about Sennelier. I do not like Sennelier pastels, and I have a fortune invested in them, but they're really bad about crumbling. And every time I see $7 turn into dust, every time I try to get one of these peeled. So I will never buy another set of Sennelier. And they have a scratchy personality too. But I do have the other colors. I'm taking Alan Picard's pastel landscape colors, Painterly Pastel, and these colors, I know that Alan Picard loves these colors. But if he wants to get over into the turquoises, which he will, then I have these colors, then I have the Sennelier turquoises. So I got it covered, but I just wanted to show you how this is all set up.